Have you ever noticed that as we age, the first part of our body to weaken isn't our arms, our back, or even our hands? It's our legs. That's right. Legs are the first to go as you age. Now, I don't just mean a little stiffness in the morning. When your leg muscles weaken, it's not just about feeling tired or moving slower. It's about losing your freedom. Imagine struggling to get out of a chair. Scary, isn't it? But here's the good news. It doesn't have to be this way. You see, your legs are the foundation of your body, like the base of a strong house. When that foundation is strong, everything else stays stable. And today, I'm going to share 3 powerful foods that will keep your legs strong, flexible, and ready to carry you anywhere life takes you. And listen closely, because I've saved the most surprising food for last. This one not only strengthens your legs, but also boosts your brain and heart health. You don't want to miss it. But before we jump in, let me ask you something. Have you noticed your legs getting weaker? Do stairs feel harder? Do you feel less steady on your feet than you used to? If your answer is yes, then this is the video you've been waiting for. So, let's make a promise to ourselves right now. A promise to do everything we can to stay strong, stay active, and most importantly, stay independent. Are you ready? Let's begin. Let me ask you something. Have you ever noticed that standing up feels a little harder than it used to? Or that walking up the stairs takes more effort than before? You're not imagining it. There's a scientific reason behind it. As we get older, our bodies go through a process called sarcopenia, which is just a fancy way of saying muscle loss. And here's the shocking part. Starting in your 40s, you lose about 1% of your muscle mass every single year. By the time you hit your 60s, that number doubles. And guess what? The first place you feel it isn't in your arms or hands. It's in your legs. Why? Because your legs are the biggest and most used muscles in your body. Every single day, they carry you. Every time you walk, stand, or sit, your legs are doing the heavy lifting. Now, let's think about this another way. Imagine your muscles are like a savings account. When you're young, your body deposits strength into that account regularly. But as you get older, your body starts making withdrawals. And since your legs work the hardest, they're the first place those withdrawals show up. At first, you may barely notice it. Maybe your legs feel a little heavier when walking uphill, or you start using the railing a little more on the stairs. But over time, the changes become dramatic. Activities you once took for granted, gardening, dancing, or even just carrying groceries, start to feel harder. And here's the truly scary part. When your leg muscles weaken, it's not just about feeling tired. It's about losing your independence. Studies show that weak legs are directly linked to a higher risk of falls. And for seniors, one bad fall can lead to months of recovery or worse. In fact, falls are the number 1 cause of injury-related deaths for adults over 65. That's a hard truth to hear, isn't it? But don't worry, you are not powerless. Sarcopenia isn't a one-way street. In fact, with the right strategies, you can rebuild and strengthen your legs, no matter your age. Let me share a quick story with you. Margaret, a 72-year-old grandmother, used to love walking in the park near her home. But as the years passed, her legs felt weaker. Stairs became a struggle, and she even stopped walking her favorite trail. But here's what changed her life. She started focusing on the right foods and added a few simple exercises. And the transformation? Incredible. Within months, she was walking a mile every day and even dancing again at family gatherings. Now, I want you to think about your own legs. Are they as strong as they used to be? Do you feel steady and confident when you move? If you've noticed even the smallest signs of weakness, don't ignore them, because the earlier you act, the better your results will be. So, are you ready to take action? Great. In the next section, I'll reveal 3 powerful foods that will help keep your legs strong, flexible, and ready to support you for years to come. And trust me, you'll want to stay until the end because the last food might just surprise you. 3 foods to keep your legs strong and healthy. Now that we understand why your legs weaken first, it's time to fight back. And the best way to do that? Fuel your body with the right foods. See, your body is like a car. If you put the right fuel in, it runs smoothly. But if you don't, it breaks down faster. So today, I'll show you 3 powerful foods that will. White heavy checkmark, rebuild muscle strength. White heavy checkmark, protect your bones. White heavy checkmark, keep your legs energized and steady. And the best part? These aren't some fancy, hard-to-find ingredients. These are simple, everyday foods you can start eating today. Let's start with the first one. 1. Fatty fish, the muscle builder. If there's one food that can make a huge difference in keeping your legs strong, it's fatty fish, like salmon, mackerel, and sardines. Now, if you're thinking, what's so special about fish? Let me tell you, it's a game changer. Fatty fish is loaded with omega-3 fatty acids, and these aren't just any fats. They're like lubrication for your muscles and joints, keeping them flexible and pain-free. And here's why this is so important. As we age, inflammation builds up in our muscles and joints, making movement harder. But omega-3s fight that inflammation, keeping your legs strong and mobile. But that's not all. Fatty fish is also packed with protein, which is the building block of muscles. Think about this. Every time you eat salmon or tuna, you're feeding your legs exactly what they need to stay strong and recover faster from daily movement. Let's break it down. Imagine sitting down to dinner with a perfectly grilled piece of salmon. In just one serving, you're getting white heavy checkmark, over 20 grams of protein. White heavy checkmark, a healthy dose of omega-3s. White heavy checkmark, vitamin D, to strengthen bones. It's like a power boost for your legs, all in one meal. And here's the best part. Adding fatty fish to your diet is simple. For dinner, grill or bake a piece of salmon. Add a squeeze of fresh lemon and enjoy. For lunch, whip up a quick tuna salad on whole grain bread. For a snack, sardines on crackers might surprise you with how good they taste. And if you're not a fan of fish, don't worry. You can still get your omega-3s from flax seeds, walnuts, or chia seeds. Or you can take a fish oil supplement to make sure you're getting the nutrients your legs need. Now, let me hit you with a fact that will make you think twice. Studies show that older adults who regularly eat omega-3 rich foods experience a 20% slower rate of muscle loss than those who don't. 20%, that's a massive difference, especially when you think about how much your legs do for you every single day. So, every time you add fatty fish to your plate, you're not just eating, you're investing in your strength, your independence, and your future. All right, now that you know how fatty fish can transform your leg health, let's move on to the next incredible food that your legs will absolutely love. Stay with me. You don't want to miss this one. 2. Dairy products, the strength keeper. Now, let's talk about a food group that is often overlooked but is absolutely essential for keeping your legs strong and steady: dairy products. Milk, yogurt, and cheese aren't just delicious. They are powerhouses of two critical nutrients that work hand in hand to keep your legs strong. White heavy checkmark protein, the building block of muscles. White heavy checkmark calcium, the foundation of strong bones. Let's start with protein. See, every time you move, whether it's standing up, walking, or climbing stairs, tiny tears form in your muscle fibers. But don't worry, this is actually a good thing, because when your body repairs those tiny tears, your muscles come back stronger than before. But here's the catch. As we age, our bodies become less efficient at repairing and maintaining muscle. That's why getting enough protein every single day is absolutely non-negotiable if you want to stay strong and independent. And here's the good news. Dairy is one of the best sources of high-quality protein. Did you know that one glass of milk contains 8 grams of protein? Soft ice cream Greek yogurt packs a whopping 20 grams of protein per serving. That's like giving your muscles a direct infusion of strength every time you enjoy it. Calcium, the key to strong bones. Now, let's talk about calcium. While protein is busy building and repairing muscles, calcium is the key player in keeping your bones dense and strong. Think of your bones as the foundation of a house. No matter how strong the walls, your muscles are, if the foundation is weak, the house won't stand for long. But here's the problem. As we get older, our bodies don't absorb calcium as efficiently as they used to. And when your bones don't get enough calcium, they start to weaken, increasing the risk of fractures and falls. And guess what? The first place this weakness shows up? Your legs. That's why it's absolutely crucial to make sure you're getting enough calcium every single day. Luckily, dairy makes this easy. Glass of milk, a single serving of cheese, or a cup of yogurt can provide a big chunk of your daily calcium needs. But what if you don't like dairy or are lactose intolerant? No worries, there are plenty of options. Peanuts fortified almond milk or soy milk has just as much calcium as regular milk. Leafy greens like kale and collard greens are also rich in calcium. Pill calcium supplements can help if you're struggling to get enough through food. Let me tell you about Robert, a 68-year-old retiree. For years, he struggled with weak legs and joint pain. He found himself holding on to walls for support, and simple activities like walking to the mailbox felt exhausting. His doctor suggested a simple fix: add more dairy to his diet. Robert started small, a glass of milk in the morning and a serving of Greek yogurt in the afternoon. And within just a few months, something incredible happened. Flexed biceps, his legs felt stronger. Person walking, he started walking longer distances. House with garden, he climbed stairs without hesitation. For Robert, what once felt like a chore now felt effortless. And guess what? Science backs this up. Pushpin studies show that older adults who consume enough protein and calcium have better muscle retention, stronger bones, and a significantly reduced risk of falls. So every time you enjoy a glass of milk, a cup of yogurt, or a slice of cheese, you're not just eating. You're investing in your strength, mobility, and independence. Now, let's move on to the final food, one that will surprise you with its incredible benefits. Stay with me, because this one might just be the most powerful of them all. 3. Leafy greens, a leg saver. Now, let's talk about a food group that's often underrated but is absolutely essential for keeping your legs strong, steady, and pain-free: leafy greens. I'm talking about spinach, kale, collard greens, and arugula, those vibrant, nutrient-packed vegetables that your muscles and bones are craving. And here's why they're so powerful. They're loaded with 3 key nutrients that work together like a dream team to protect your legs. White heavy checkmark vitamin K, the glue that helps calcium strengthen your bones. White heavy checkmark magnesium, the secret to preventing painful muscle cramps. White heavy checkmark potassium, the key to reducing muscle fatigue and keeping you energized. Let's break it down. Vitamin K, the bone protector. Vitamin K might not be as famous as calcium, but it plays a huge role in keeping your bones strong. Think of it like cement. Without it, calcium won't stick to your bones properly. And here's the shocking truth. If you're not getting enough vitamin K, all the calcium you've been consuming might not be doing its job. But here's the good news. Leafy greens are one of the richest sources of vitamin K on the planet. Pushpin studies show that people who eat plenty of vitamin K-rich foods are significantly less likely to suffer from fractures as they age. So, if you want to protect your bones and keep your legs strong, adding just a handful of spinach or kale to your meals can make all the difference. Magnesium, the muscle relaxer. Now, let's talk about magnesium, the silent hero behind your muscle health. Have you ever woken up in the middle of the night with a painful leg cramp? That might be your body's way of screaming for magnesium. See, magnesium helps your muscles contract and relax smoothly. Without it, you may experience cross-mark leg cramps, cross-mark stiffness, cross-mark sudden weakness. But here's the good news. Leafy greens are packed with magnesium, and adding them to your diet can help prevent those cramps and keep your legs feeling fresh. So, next time you're at the store, grab some kale, spinach, or collard greens, and your legs will thank you. Potassium, the energy booster. Finally, let's talk about potassium, the key to keeping your legs energized and steady. Potassium is like a fuel stabilizer for your muscles. It helps balance electrolytes, keeps muscles hydrated, and prevents that sluggish, tired feeling in your legs. Ever feel like your legs are dragging or getting tired too quickly? That could be a potassium deficiency. And here's the great news. Leafy greens are packed with potassium, making them one of the best natural ways to boost your energy and keep your legs strong. How to add leafy greens to your diet. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. I'm not a big fan of greens. But trust me, it's easier and tastier than you think. Here are some simple ways to sneak them into your meals. Egg breakfast. Toss a handful of spinach into your morning omelet. Green salad lunch. Make a kale salad with olive oil, lemon juice, and Parmesan cheese. Pot of food dinner. Sauté collard greens with garlic and a pinch of salt for a delicious side dish. Banana snack. Blend spinach into a smoothie with banana and almond milk. It's refreshing and packed with nutrients. And here's a bonus. Leafy greens aren't just great for your legs. White heavy checkmark, they support heart health. White heavy checkmark, improve digestion. White heavy checkmark, even boost brain function. It's like eating a superfood that benefits your whole body. Real life example, Linda's transformation. Let me share a story with you. Linda, a 65-year-old retired teacher, had been struggling with muscle weakness and leg cramps for years. Her doctor suggested adding more leafy greens to her diet. At first, Linda thought, how much of a difference can a little spinach really make? But she gave it a shot. She started having kale salads for lunch and adding spinach to her morning smoothies. And within just a few weeks, she noticed a huge difference. White heavy checkmark, her legs felt stronger. White heavy checkmark, the cramps disappeared. White heavy checkmark, she had more energy than she had in years. Now, Linda swears by her greens routine and says it's the best health change she's ever made. And guess what? Science agrees. Pushpin, a study published in the Journal of Nutrition, found that people who eat leafy greens regularly are 30% less likely to develop muscle weakness as they age. 30%. That's a huge difference. So, if you want to keep your legs strong for years to come, adding leafy greens to your plate is one of the simplest and most powerful changes you can make. Now, let's put it all together. With these three incredible foods, fatty fish, dairy, and leafy greens, you now have the foundation for stronger legs and a healthier, more active life. But don't stop here, because next, I'm going to share the simple daily habits that will amplify these foods' benefits and keep your legs in peak condition. Let's keep going. Simple daily habits to keep your legs strong. Now that you know the three powerhouse foods that will transform the strength of your legs, let's talk about the daily habits that will take your results to the next level. Because here's the truth. Food is your foundation, but pairing it with a few simple routines can amplify its benefits and help you build strength, stability, and resilience for years to come. And the best part? These aren't complicated or time-consuming. Even the smallest changes can have a massive impact on your leg health. So let's dive in. 1. Stay active every day. It's no secret that movement is essential for keeping your legs strong. But here's the best part. You don't have to do anything extreme. Even a 20 to 30-minute walk each day can work wonders for your leg strength. Person walking improves blood flow to your muscles, strengthens your bones, and keeps your joints flexible. Flexed biceps is like hitting the reset button for your legs every single day. But walking isn't the only option. If you want to mix things up, try person in lotus position gentle yoga or Tai Chi. These build strength and improve balance. Person lifting weights, resistance band exercises, great for maintaining muscle mass. Chair exercises, perfect if you prefer a low-impact option. And here's a simple trick. Schedule your movement after breakfast or lunch. It's a great way to boost energy and keep your legs strong without adding any strain to your day. 2. Hydrate. Did you know that dehydration can make your muscles feel weak and fatigued? It's true. Your muscles need water to function at their best. Without it, your legs are one of the first places to feel the strain. Drop would aim to drink at least 8 glasses of water every day. Son, drink even more if you're active or in a hot climate. And here's a game-changing tip. Start your morning with a glass of water before your coffee or tea. It's a simple habit that jumpstarts hydration and sets the tone for an energized, healthy day. 3. Get quality sleep. Here's something most people don't realize. Your muscles don't just grow stronger when you're active. They grow when you rest. Sleep is when your body works its magic, repairing and rebuilding muscle fibers. For adults over 60, getting 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep every night is essential for white heavy checkmark leg strength, white heavy checkmark muscle recovery, white heavy checkmark overall health. If you're having trouble sleeping, try Crescent Moon turning off screens an hour before bed, teacup without handle sipping herbal tea instead of caffeine, open book reading a calming book instead of watching TV. Better sleep equals stronger legs, and that's something we can all get behind. Now, here's the exciting part. When you combine these habits with the power of nutrition, everything falls into place. By pairing green salad, the right foods, fatty fish, dairy, and leafy greens, with person walking daily movement, drop with proper hydration, sleeping phase good sleep, you create a cycle of nourishment and strength that keeps your legs powerful, steady, and ready for anything. And remember, consistency is key. You don't need to overhaul your life overnight. Start small. Maybe add a serving of salmon to dinner, take a 10-minute walk after lunch, or swap out your usual snack for a cup of Greek yogurt with fruit, because every small step adds up to big changes over time. Now, let's imagine your strong future. Calendar, you wake up in the morning feeling energized. Person walking, you take a walk in the park with confidence. Railway track, you climb stairs without hesitation. Family man, woman, boy, you enjoy every moment with your loved ones, without worrying about weak legs slowing you down. That's the power of taking control of your leg health, starting today. So let me ask you, what will you do first? Will you, white heavy checkmark, add leafy greens to your meals? White heavy checkmark, take a refreshing walk. White heavy checkmark, start your morning with a glass of milk. Whatever it is, take that first step now, because now you have everything you need to keep your legs strong, steady, and ready for the adventures ahead. And speaking of adventures, congratulations, my friend. Party popper, you've made it to the end of this journey. Now, you hold the secrets to keeping your legs strong, steady, and full of life. We've explored white heavy checkmark, the 3 powerhouse foods, fatty fish, dairy, and leafy greens, that fuel your muscles and bones. White heavy checkmark, the simple daily habits that amplify those benefits and help you take control of your leg health like never before. But here's the thing. Knowledge is just the beginning. The real change happens when you act. So, let me ask you this. What's one thing you'll do differently starting today? Sushi, will you add salmon to your dinner this week? Person walking, will you take a short walk after breakfast? Leafy green, or maybe it's as simple as grabbing a handful of spinach at the grocery store. Whatever it is, that first step is a key to unlocking a stronger, healthier you. And remember this, it's never too late to take control of your health. Your legs are your foundation. They will keep you moving, exploring, and living life to the fullest. By taking care of them now, you're making an investment in your independence, your freedom, and your joy for years to come. So here's a little inspiration for you. Every time you choose a nutritious meal, every time you take a step forward, you're making a powerful statement. You're saying, I'm not slowing down, I'm just getting started. And now I have a challenge for you. Loudspeakers, share this video with someone you care about. Maybe it's a friend, a family member, or someone who needs a little encouragement to take better care of their health. Together, we can spread this message and help others stay strong, active, and full of life too. And before you go, drop a comment below and tell me, what's one thing you're excited to start doing for your leg health? I'd love to hear your stories. They inspire me and might just inspire someone else too. Blue Heart, thank you for spending this time with me today. Remember, your health is your greatest gift. Treat it well. It will carry you through every adventure, every memory, and every moment that truly matters. Until next time, my friend, stay strong, stay active, and always keep moving forward. Flex biceps, you've got this. And I'm here cheering you on every step of the way.